Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really easy, cute bookmarker in this leaf pattern. Now the way that these work is you simply put that in the middle and then you have your cute little leaf that hangs out of your book to keep your space. Now let's go ahead and jump into the materials that we will be needing for today's video. If you haven't yet done so already, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. Now you don't need much to get started with this project. You will use some 4-weight green yarn, any color of green that you would like. I also have a previous pattern. You can go ahead and check that video out up here. However, I am doing it a little bit differently. So some 4-weight green yarn, a 4mm G hook, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. Now, to begin, I like to use the magic ring method. However, if you do not know how to do the magic ring, you can simply chain 2 and then you'll make 8 single crochets into that space. If you want to learn how to use the magic ring, I do have a link right here for a video on how to do that. Now that you have your magic ring started, you're going to go ahead and single crochet 8 stitches into your middle hoop there. Now again, if you did the chain 2, you will also do 8 single crochets, but into the first stitch. So there's 2, 3, 4, and continue on until you have 8. Now that you have that 8 stitches, you'll go ahead and pull that ring tight. You'll close up your loop, just like that. Now to begin the first petal, we are going to go into our first single crochet and we are going to join by making a slip stitch. So put your hook in, pull through, and pull through the one on your hook. Now we will chain up 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now what we want to do is we are going to slip stitch into the second chain from our hook. So here we have 1, here is 2. So we're going to insert our hook into the second chain, pull that loop through, and pull it through the loop that's currently on your hook. Now into the next stitch, we are going to make 1 single crochet. So we are going to go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Into the next 3 stitches, we are going to make half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So that will be our stitch number 1. Now we want to do that 2 more times. Okay, now into the next stitch, you should have 3 left. Into the next stitch, we are going to place a single crochet. Into the following stitch, we are going to place a slip stitch. And then we're just going to completely skip this stitch here. Now, as you see, this is where we were working into, so we want to go into our next single crochet and make a slip stitch. Now we have finished off our first leaf, which will be this one down here, and now we need to continue to work the rest of the leaves. Now what we want to do for our leaf number 2 is we want to chain up 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So just like before, we're going to skip the first stitch and we are going to slip stitch into the second chain from our hook. So slip stitch. Into the following stitch, we are going to make 1 single crochet. Into the following stitch, we will place 1 half double crochet. And then we are going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and go through 2. Go ahead and do that 2 more times for a total of 3 double crochets. Okay. Now into the next stitch, we will place a half double crochet. Into the following stitch, we will place 1 single crochet. Now you should have 2 stitches left. We are going to slip stitch into the next, and we're going to leave that last stitch alone. Now going into our following single crochet in our little circle here, we're going to place a slip stitch. Okay, so now we have 2 of our leaves done. Now we are going to chain up 13, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So just like before, into the second stitch from our hook, we are going to place a slip stitch. Into the following stitch, we will place 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, we will place a half single crochet. Following that, we will have 2 double crochets over the next 2. If you guys want to purchase this pattern so you can follow along with the written, it is going to be in the description box down below. So there's our first double crochet, second double crochet. Now we're going to triple crochet into the next 3 stitches. So a triple crochet, instead of yarning over once, we're going to yarn over a second time, go into the stitch, draw up a loop. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Now you have 3. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. All right, so go ahead and do that 2 more times. Just like that. 1 more. So you have a total of 3 triple crochets. And now into the next stitch, we are going to place a double crochet. We are going to place a half double crochet into the following. Now on this one, we are going to be placing a single crochet right there in that last chain. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next single crochet of our ring. Boom. Now we have our 3 leaves done. Now we're going to do 1 more, and that's going to be the center, and then you will repeat what you did on this side. Now in my previous videos, I didn't go through going back down, but I am going to do that in this video. So please make sure, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are still here and if you find this video helpful. Okay, now on to our 4th leaf. What we want to do is chain 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We are going to slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. We will make a single crochet into the following chain. We will half double crochet into the next. And then over these next 2, you're going to place a double crochet into each of those. So 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we are going to do 5 triple crochets. So over the next 5 stitches, we're going to do the yarn over twice and do our triple crochet. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and our last one, 4, 5. Now we are going to make 1 double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet into the following, a single crochet right here. We're going to skip this last one, and then going into the next stitch we will make our slip stitch. Perfect. So we will have 3 leaves on each side, and then we will have 3 more on the other side. Now I do want to note it helps to block these when you get done, so you can get them wet and flatten them out. Typically once you block them, they will lay flat. All right, so now moving on to working back down the other side. So we're going to do like we did on this leaf here. We're going to chain 13, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now into the second chain from the hook, we are going to make a slip stitch. Followed by that is 1 single crochet. Next we will do 1 half double crochet. Now over the next 2 chains, make 2 double crochets. Here's 1 and 2. Now we're going to triple crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we will double crochet into the next stitch. Oops, I did a half double crochet. We are going to double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet into the following stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, skip that last one, and then going into the next stitch in our original round, we will make a slip stitch. Now we have 2 more leaves to do, and then we're almost done. So we're going to chain 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now into the second chain from the hook, we're going to make a slip stitch, followed by 1 single crochet, followed by a half double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochets over the next 3 chains. Here's 1, here's 2, and then we're going to do 3. Next, we will make a half double crochet, a single crochet, and then a slip stitch. Now we have 1 more. Remember, we skipped that guy there. Now we're going to go into the next space and make a slip stitch. Now for our last leaf, we are going to chain 9 like we did in the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Now we want to slip stitch into the second stitch from the hook. We will do 1 single crochet. Into the next space, we're going to make 3 half double crochets over the next 3 stitches. 2 and 3. Oops. There we go. We are going to make a single crochet. We are going to do a slip stitch right here. And then now we are going to slip stitch back into the last space here that we have on our leaf. So now our leaf is totally done. At this point, we just need to make a chain for the part that goes in between the book. Now for this one, I believe I did 47 to 48. You can do more or less depending on what size you want to do. But at this point, you're just going to make a chain. So I'm going to chain 48 and then meet me back here, and I'm going to show you guys how we just do the little bob on the end, and then you're all done. Now that I went ahead and did my chain, all I'm going to do is yarn over, and into the second chain from the hook, I'm going to insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. We're gonna make a little bobble stitch. So now we're gonna yarn over, insert our hook back into that same space, yarn over and go through 2. Should have 3 loops on your hook. We're gonna yarn over, go back into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 4 loops, and now we're going to do it one more time. Yarn over, go into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you should have 5 loops on your hook, and now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5. I like to chain up 2 just to close that off, and then we are going to cut our yarn. So I like to make 2 chains to make it nice and tight. At this point, you can go ahead and grab your scissors, leave a long enough tail for sewing in, and then you can pull that through and pull it tight. Now, like I said, you are going to want to block this. You can kind of just pull the leaves out and they'll stretch themselves out, but it does definitely help to block this. Set it in a book after you do that, and then it kind of unfolds itself there. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to give this a thumbs up if you're still here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you got through the whole video, what you thought, and what other kinds of tutorials and videos you would like to see from Dream 9 Design. Thank you so much, friends, and I'll see you all next time on Dream 9 Design.